Good morning, spiritual family. It's the crack of dawn, basically. My name is Sita, and this is Sita's World. Welcome to another Hot Girl Walk. And this week, we're going to be talking about FOMO, okay? FOMO is the fear of missing out. And it's less that we're talking about FOMO and more inside of that energy of what that feeling feels like when it feels like you're missing out on something. There's this saying that says, you can never miss what is meant for you, okay? So whatever is fated to happen in your life, whatever blessings you're received to receive in this lifetime, only you can mess that up. Only you can block your own blessings. It's really you against you, period. So today, we're going to talk about those situations where you feel like you've kind of been missing out on something, or you wish you were included in something, and what that makes you feel like, and how you can transmute that energy to work for your highest good. So, me personally, I used to get FOMO a lot, and it started at a young age, okay? It started at a young age of like 4, because me and my sister were 2 years apart, and when we were little kids, we used to do everything together. But then it got to a certain age where people started inviting her places and not me. And I don't know if that has more to do with me being younger and needing more attention and needing more care, or was I annoying? I don't know. I just was a part of the group. I was not getting invited, period, okay? And so my mom used to have to tell me, like, yeah, sorry, girl, you can't go. So from a young age, I already knew what that was like, okay? I already knew what it was like to have to sit out of the fun and be like, dang. And then be sitting there wondering, what are they doing that you don't get to participate in? Or worse, what's wrong with me that I don't get to go? And I used to look at my mom and she would just be like, not this time, baby. Like, right now it's just like the bigger girls, you know? And that used to suck so bad. But what sucks even worse is if you don't have any experience like that in your childhood, and then you grow up thinking that you're going to be at everything. You're going to grow up thinking that you have to be included in anything and everything. And when you're not, it's going to feel like a personal slight, a personal attack against you, when it's really not. It's probably not even about you at all. So growing up is like, all right, you can't sit with us. No, we're not your friends. No, I don't like you. When I was in the 7th grade, this was around the time, I guess I would say, I started really having crushes, because I always been a little, I don't know, a girl that had crushes, okay, since I was a little kid. But say like when I first started really having crushes, I had liked this boy. I can't even remember his name at this point. And I told this girl in my classroom that I had a crush on him because she was like dating his brother. And me being so trusting, thinking that you could tell everybody everything and they won't use that against you, that's not fucking true. She went and told the guy's brother for sure, but then they devised a plan to trick me into thinking I was in a relationship with his brother so that they could embarrass me publicly and say, and by the way, I didn't like you anyways. It's like in situations like that, you got to kind of listen to your discernment and then be like, okay, my intuition is telling me that's somewhere I don't need to be, or that's something I don't need to be doing. Or even if it's to comfort yourself after the fact of like, you know, this didn't work out for me, but trust and believe that rejection is God's protection. So, you know, excuse me, that's what I might try and, you know what I'm saying, keep myself aware of, at least. So, FOMO is such a real thing. Like, lately I've been making certain plans or whatever, and then it feels like somebody beat me to my plan, and it's like, fuck. Now I got FOMO, because if I don't do this, then I'm not going to be a part of this thing. But maybe the thing that you're meant to be a part of is something totally different. Maybe it's something that is going to free you financially. Maybe it's something way better, So that is my message today. To one, not let the fear of you missing out on something keep you from doing what it is that you really want to do. Start your own shit, okay? And then two, don't let the experiences you haven't had yet stop you from enjoying this present moment. I hope that you guys have an amazing week. Happy Monday. See you guys tomorrow for our next Hot Girl Walk. Peace out.